Our lesson 5, I thought we should look at how to calculate median. And we are going to have two categories. We are going to look at how to calculate median using ungrouped data. For ungrouped data, example 1 here, we have this table. We need to find the total frequency, which we find by adding, and this frequency will be 6, 10, 15 will be the summation. We use a formula. We first find the n plus 1 out of 2's value. We find the value that corresponds to this. After summing frequency, the summation of frequency is what will give us the n that we have there. So if we get 15 and we add on 1 and we divide by 2, that value gives us the 8th value. To find median, I repeat, we must use a formula that will give us the nth value. So the 8th value here, the 8th value in the column of frequency will give us our median. What do? We begin by checking that actually if I added the CF column here, it could be even faster. I will have 3, I have 5, I have 9, I have 14, and I have 15. So if we add 3 plus 2, those are 5. The first 5 positions are occupied by 200 and 201. But if I add 9, 4, I get 9. Since we want the 8th value, it implies that the 8th value it implies that the 8th value in our data must be, since the first 5 positions are occupied by 200 and 201, it means the 6th position is occupied by 202, the 7th by 202, the 8th by 202, and the 9th by 202. So therefore the 8th position is occupied by this, implying that our median for ungrouped data is therefore 202. Just as simple as that. Remember, previously I had shown you a method where we can arrange these numbers in increasing or decreasing order, but situations come where you have very large numbers, that if you are to write 200 3 times, 201 2 times, 202 4 times, 203 5 times, supposing their frequency was very high, this formula becomes very handy for such a number. I want to proceed and take you through how can we look at the median of a grouped data question. We have grouped data here. What we need to do here is that this is a little bit engaging, but there is nothing that we cannot do. We begin by finding x, and x, my dear students following, is a midpoint. So we will be adding. First, determine the class width. The class width for this question is 4. It is 4. So 5 plus 8 divided by 2 will give us 13 divided by 2 and will give us the first value here 6.5. So we will add 4 on each. We have 10.5. We have now 14.5. We have 18.5. We have 22.5. You must be very careful. We have 26.5. We have 30.5. And we have 34.5. How do I do it? I said get, for example, 33, add on 36, and divide that total by 2 to get x. To get the cumulative frequency, which is CF is short for cumulative frequency, we add. We start with 4, but we keep on adding the next value to get the total value. That is 12. We add, we get 21. We add 16, we get 37. We add 12, we get 49. We add 8, we get 57. We add this 7, we get 64. and we add 3, we get 67. Normally, the total CF automatically becomes the total frequency. The total CF automatically becomes the total frequency. So we have the total frequency for that number, therefore, giving us a value which we can agree that that value is now 67. The summation of frequency here is now 67. Now, because we want to find the median, we will state the formula. Median will be given by the formula where we have the lower class interval, I'll call it L1, plus n out of 2 minus CFB, this all over FW multiplied by the class interval. I will explain these numbers. That L1 is the lower class boundary of the median class. We shall identify what the median class is and how we get it. N is the summation of frequency. That means n over 2 is half of that. CFB is the cumulative frequency before the median class. The value of frequency before the median class. FW is the actual frequency of the median class. And C dot I is the class interval or class width. C dot I is the class width. Now, how do we get our N? Our summation of F, we have said, is 67, but we can confirm by re-adding. This is 10, this is plus this 20, that is 30, plus 25, that is 55, plus 8, that is 63. So our N is 67. That means that our N over 2 is 67 over 2, which would indeed be 33.5. Now, when we divide this, we come here and look for where 33.5 should lie. According to our column for cumulative frequency, we can note that our 33.5 in the cumulative frequency column falls here. It falls in 37. So this gives us the class here for us to use. The median class, therefore, becomes the class of 17 to 20, implying that our actual frequency for that median class is 16. Our CFB before that class is 21, as you can see. And what else do we need? Our class interval for this question is 4. So we can get our median by substitution. That the median will be, our lower class limit for that class will be 16.5. Our median will therefore be 16.5 plus our N out of 2 is 33.5 minus our CFB is 21. This will be divided by the actual frequency, which is 16, and all this part will be multiplied by 4. Therefore, our median, if we use our calculator, will be 16.5 plus 33.5. If we take away 21, If we take away 21, will give us 12.5. We multiply it by 4 and divide by 16. When we multiply 12.5 by 4, we obtain 50. This will give us 16.5 plus 50 out of 16. And if we compute, finally, our median will be 50 divided by 16 will give us a value of 3.125. 16.5 plus 3.125, and we shall get a value of 19. Our median will become 19.625. In other words, the median value we obtain, as you notice, should be in that particular class that we chose at the start. My dear students, with this lesson, I want to challenge you to look up for numbers that require you to calculate the median. We now know how to calculate the mode for both grouped and ungrouped data. We know how to calculate the mean for both grouped and ungrouped data. We know how to calculate the median. And we can state the model class. We know how to pick the median class. I want to wish you the best. Teacher Kakuru is again my name. Follow me on YouTube, TICHA Kakuru. You will be able to get all my academic videos. Follow me on Facebook. You search a Facebook page called Let's Learn From Home. You'll still be able to get my academic videos. I want to wish you the best and advise you to keep reading, stay at home, and assist your parents. For those that are following me and are not students, simply keep sharing this work with your different networks. You never know who may benefit from this work. God bless you. This is specifically O-level work, but even the A-level students offering principal mathematics and sub-maths can benefit from this work. God bless you.